Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I want to show you how to use watercolor wonder crayons. Well, one way to use watercolor wonder crayons. I'm going to use the stamp set Upsy Daisy. You need to use a solid image stamp for this technique. And then I've got the soft subtle watercolor wonder crayons and the rich regals. What I'm going to do is color directly onto the image. I'm going to use the big flower image. I've already done some of the coloring just for speed. I've colored some of the stems in with the Mellow Moss crayon and the flowers with the Regal Rose, and I'm just going to add some highlights onto the flowers with the rose red. You may not be able to see it very clearly, but one of the neat things about the crayons is that you can blend the colors directly on your stamp. So you can have a multicolored image. Okay, now if you try and stamp it as is, it's quite dry, so it's not going to stamp. Let's put these away real quick. So we need to get it wet somehow. Now I would normally hold this up and spray it, but just for the camera I'll leave it here. I'm just going to spray it with some water. There's no formula for this. However, if you spray lots of water on there, you're going to get more of a Monet look. And, you know, the less water, the more solid the stamp's going to be. And also, if you let it kind of sit, then you can see the colors start blending. Okay, then just turn it upside down. Give it a good press and stamp. So that's what that image turned out like. You can then stamp this another time and another time, get second and third generation with this, and it will just come out lighter and lighter, but it's quite a good look as well. Here's another sample, a finished sample, using the same technique. This is using a stamp set that unfortunately was retired, but I thought I'd pull it out anyway just for the technique. So you can see here I've colored again directly onto the stamp and got multicolors on the flowers. And then this is one that I just did recently. This was inspired by a card made by Tennille Williams in Australia. I used a different technique with the flower. Those are the watercolor wonder crayons. Alright, now the watercolor wonder crayons come in packs of 12, so if you'd like to order some, contact me today. Thank you.